Evil 74. Joe's bikes attacking the truck should have hit on 6 because Dan moved 12 inches. I don't remember him ever attacking a truck with his bikes unless he was shooting at them. And if you're shooting at them, then you just hit it in your normal ballistic skill. And you don't have to roll 6s. So, no, his Shining Spears attacked the bikes. The bikes attacked an immobilized looted wagon. Or the one that just moved and you had to roll 4s to hit. So I think we did that right. So, I don't know. No, if you're shooting, just normal ballistic skill. But if you are attacking, then it would be 6 to hit, but I don't think that ever happened. Malco 888. Dan and Joe's awesomeness is messing with time. Nope, that was just terrible editing by my part. Sorry. Lumpu. Lumpapoo. Ain't walkers open topped. They should have been wrecked for penetrating result of 3. I think walkers? I think it meant war walkers. Are they open topped? I know we did it right, whatever we did. So, and I'm pretty sure most of them wrecked all the time because of a 3. And also, if there is only 1 left in the squad, then it no longer counts as being in the squad. Like if there's 3 in a formation, kill 2, 1 left, then it's just normal. Like if you immobilize it, it's not wrecked, it's just immobilized. So maybe that's what you're talking about? Legion 3000, you're here again. I'm pretty sure that a Night Spinner only shoots a regular blast, not the large blast. Nope, it repeats, it's the large blast, for sure. And it's twin linked. Gorefangs. I'm pretty sure you can't do anything else, shooting, disembarking, if you tank shock. Actually, let me get the right page number here. But if you ram, it specifies that you can't do anything else that turn. But if you tank shock, because tank shock, you designate the number of inches you go. And so if you don't go past tank shock, page 68. They can use their mass as a weapon, driving into and through densely packed units. Can't do it in close combat, can't do it if friendly models are in the way. You turn it, declare how many inches it's going to move. Has to move at least at combat speed. And once it's been aimed, you move straight forward until it comes in contact with the enemy or reaches the distance declared. And it stops otherwise, but if the tank moves slowly enough during tank shock attack, it may fire as normal in the shooting phase. Right there at the end. So, it can shoot. Hooray! And it is useful, so remember to do that, guys. You can totally tank shock a specific number of inches and then shoot all your weapons, and including the people inside, if you only move to combat speed. Demonic Potato. Tank shocking through difficult terrain. I couldn't find any special rule about it in the rule book. Why didn't you roll a difficult terrain test? I may have missed something. I probably did, but again, with those 2 dice, and I do it at awkward times, usually afterwards, after like the tank shock is completely done. It's like, oh yeah, okay, we're good. So I'll do it beforehand from now on, guys. I'll try to remember really hard. But only if you believe in me is this possible. Ryan Yak. I don't believe that you can use a boss pull on failed pinning tests. Me either. I used to. When I played the game, I believed it. But now, I have figured out, since other comments from other videos, no, you can't. Because pinning is a leadership test, and boss pulls are only allowed on morale tests. It was a terrible realization. I loved my ignorance and my ability to break the rules in my ignorance, but now I can't. Gotta follow the rules. As much as I would love to use this tactic for my own boys. I know. Gorefangs. Is that you again? It is. I don't think bikes can get pinned as they can't go to ground. If they turbo boost, it specifically says they cannot go to ground after they turbo boost. But it also says they can't get pinned after they turbo boost because they're moving so fast. But other than that, under the rules under pinning, it says any unit getting hit has to take a pinning check. And it must go to ground if they fail. And under going to ground, it says any unit can go to ground. And then under the rules for vehicles and monstrous creatures, it specifically says that they cannot go to ground. And so if we eliminate everything else, bikes must be able to go to ground because they don't have a special rule saying they can't, unless they turbo boost. But normally they can. So if they haven't turbo boosted, if they get hit by a pinning weapon, which they did, they can be pinned and go to ground. Luckily they passed the test, so we did not have to deal with that. In the beginning when you roll, lame one. In the beginning when you rolled for Storm Boy's movement, you rolled a 2, and 12 plus 2 is only 14, not 15. Did I? Oh well. Math is not our strong suit. I thought that was clear in the video. You just have to rub it in, don't you? Yeah. No, I love you, man. I love lame one. Because he's lame, and I'm cool, so yeah. Not really. Lumpapoo. Lumpapoo's back. Ordnance is AP1 on the whole, so Fire Prism should have had his weapons destroyed. No, it's not. It's just not. Nope. Ordnance is just, if the hole is over, you get full strength. If the hole's not over, you only get half strength. That's the rule of Ordnance, or any like large blast. And Ordnance gets you 2 dice on the pen and you take the highest. You don't add them together. You can roll 2 and take the highest, so it's a bit easier to penetrate vehicles. But unless it's already AP1 or you have like an Apocalypse formation or a special rule for the vehicle that it says AP1. But in general, no, especially not for boom guns. That is a negatory. Wilhelm, can't wait for the CD to come out. I'll buy the t-shirts and videos and everything. Okay, good, because I am actually producing a full orc cast. It's a little hard communicating with them. It's just mostly like, grunts and guttural sounds. And they always try to kill me. But I think we may have something, in the next few millennium. We might be able to actually organize something. We might have to just film like a war song of them killing Space Marines. It'll be really controversial, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Tixon, if there is a rule show, Dan, would you act out how a big mech fails to wound 3 times on a stationary object? Who do we talk about getting equivaltate added to the dictionary? Oh, it's already added. It's already in the works. Don't worry about it. Next edition, just look. And is it already in the Canadian Standard Glossacanum? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. And Super Kaiju. Can't wait for this rematch. Well, you have to.